Hello, happy world. How you doing today? I almost missed the sunset because it sort of goes down maybe within 20 minutes from now. And I was looking at my watch moments ago. I'm like, oh my God, I've got the whole wide world appointment, which was about to miss. So I'm happy to be with you guys again today. So, how y'all doing? Tell me, hit me up with some comment or two if these videos have been of any value, of any help, and you can share some of your experiences, why you feel certain things haven't taken off in the area of you generating extra revenue or extra income. And also feel free to suggest um, ideas and knowledge that you may have. I'm not a guru. I'm just sharing my thoughts, you know, having been in business, like I said in the other video, for about maybe uh, 14 years of being an entrepreneur, and then uh, tw another 6 of being an employee, so a total of about 20 years. So, um, anyway, so here we are on today's fourth day. Today is the fourth day. I'm thrilled and excited that I've made it this far. Certain things just seem so easy and simple, and consistency is always a challenge. So it's pretty easy, and I've been swamped today. It can be very easy for one to just say, you know what, I'm gonna skip a day. I'll pick up the following day. But consistency is one of the hallmarks to entrepreneurship, and also to achieving anything meaningful in life. You have to be disciplined and consistent. It's got nothing to do with your feelings, how you wake up feeling that day. No, nothing to do with that. Okay. Uh, Actually, the older I get, I realize that you have to set your feelings aside. Feelings can be very deceiving, you know. Um, and then there's also other types of feelings, which is your gut feel. Gut feel is extremely important in business. You always have to look out for that, because when all the academics are done and said and done, um, it's your gut feel that takes you beyond the unimaginable. So, on day 4 today, on reasons why people refuse to push extra income when they know very well that it will not sustain, their current job will not sustain, or current level of income will not sustain them until they retire or past retirement. And also, if you just want to have a quality of life, to improve your lifestyle, standard of living, and enjoy life, remember, it is all about time. And that's what uh, extra income does for you. Imagine you had $500 coming in every month extra, or $1,000 or $2,000 coming in every month. What would that do for you? You know, or 5,000 or 10,000 or $20,000 extra a month. Imagine what kind of life you would live, and the quality of life that you would have. So it's about improving the standard of your life, and that drives you to make an extra effort, towards entrepreneurship. And it may not even necessarily be about your very own life, but how about the people around you? There is so much need right now all over the world. Airlines are shutting down, uh, banks shutting down, factories all over the world, because the demand is very low. They can't sustain. And these are people who had debt, so now the debt is due, so uh, it's crazy all over the world, but at the same time, these could be happy times. It's all about perspective and how you position yourself. For me, this is extremely, extremely exciting. Okay, these are exciting times from a entrepreneurial perspective. Really, really exciting times. So anyway, in today's discussion, I felt that it was going to be brief, and perhaps tomorrow will be slightly longer. But yes, today's or rather, let me do a recap briefly on what we spoke about yesterday, which was procrastination and the reasons why people do it, and then also responded by saying, what can we do to ensure that we overcome that? Okay, so today's one is pretty simple, which is one of the reasons why people uh, don't make tangible action towards their extra income. It is, in my view, it is overestimation, overestimating yourself and overvaluing yourself. You know, you will not believe how many people don't start businesses because they overvalue and overestimate themselves. Can be another problem too. Maybe we can look at that one tomorrow, which can be underestimate your own abilities. Some people overestimate what their current value is, which is they believe their job is more than sufficient. And also some people feel, look, I'm way too big to be thinking of starting a small business or constructing and putting together a team, and then I should start knocking on people's doors and pushing for sales. Sales can be one of the daunting processes to one's business, to one starting a business. So some people feel they're just above that. They feel, I'm going to pick up a call and ask somebody to support my business. Now, I'd rather stick to my job that sort of pays me and covers me. I'm more than good with that. Um, so overvaluing yourself and overestimating yourself can be a serious impediment. I can assure you and guarantee you that if you do your research, you will find out that almost anyone who started a business, they really had to be humble. So do not overvalue yourself, do not overestimate yourself, because if you do and you try and set the bar really high, it gets to affect so many areas of not just business, but it creeps into your own personal life. And what I mean by that is sometimes in business you have to cut back, okay? And cutting back means you probably have to change your clothing. There have been times when I get custom made suits in London, and then all of a sudden I can change and be wearing ripped jeans and a t-shirt and be going in for sales. Okay, I've learned that the hard way, when to do what when. So there's certain times when I've had to do what's needed, and over time I've realized that doesn't change my true value, who I am inside. So keep that in mind, that it is normal in terms of business. Even the very company that, if you're in employment, you could be working for, and it's a big corporation, you'd be amazed what the founders went through. It was very humble beginnings. Some had to sleep on the streets, they were homeless. Some had to cut back on meals to just one meal a day. Um, some had to beg for transport just to get themselves home. The list goes on. Okay, you probably even know your own share of examples. But for some reason, even if we know those things, when it comes to our individual selves, we just feel, nah, I'm too big for that. So I would encourage you to take a full evaluation of yourself and also look at your true worth inwardly. What is your true worth? If you know what your center compass is, your true worth, your true value, you will not care so much about what people think when you step out. Even if you're in flip-flops and you're trying to close a sale, or you're doing market research and you're in certain places that ordinarily you wouldn't go. You'll be shocked places I've been to. I've been to Lubumbashi, that's Congo DR, all the way into Kolwezi. This is a place that looks like it was hit by World War One, and they're still stuck in that era. Just after the war, just said, okay, declared World War One is done today, and guess what? It's still the same. I've been to those places, you know. Um, why? Because I was closing sales and I was looking at potentially growing a specific business I was involved in at that point, that was commodity trading. So we're moving copper cathodes out of Congo DR into Europe. you know, and I was the guy on the ground because it was my initiative. I was there. I had to go to the source of where the product was being produced. So you have to cut back. And believe me, once you cut back now, guess what? Your reward will always be great. Okay? Your reward will always be great. If you cut back now, you'll be able to afford the very places that you believe you belong to, which is, if you like flashy places such as flashy hotels, flashy restaurants, when you're at the top, you have an option of buying those places or investing in them. Okay? So, thank you for your time. And I look forward to catching up with you guys on day 5. Oh, as a matter of fact, tomorrow is the final day. Yeah, because this is a 5-part series. And then thereafter, we'll now invite other people that can contribute to this conversation, or probably we'll do a mix and match of the conversation. But I hope you're taking care of yourself. Keep your head up and remain optimistic. Keep the high spirit. And remember, humankind, whatever we've been through over the ages, we just keep getting better and better and better and better. Okay, so whatever challenges we have right now worldwide, or whatever you're going through right now on an individual basis, you are more resilient than you can possibly imagine. You are the most powerful force on the face of the earth. Okay, you alone. An extremely powerful and destructible force. Believe in yourself, because I believe in you. All right. So you take care, and I look forward to yet another great time tomorrow. You take care. Bye bye.